Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Yep, we're
We
here.
have an exciting new game for you today.
It is exciting, and
Yes.
been told it's better than the original.
Considering how the original ended and the general premise, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I mean
What
the
so
original
far?
was
So praise.
the ending was horrific. The game itself was pretty bland,
Yeah.
but the ending was bad and rapey.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're trying to seduce me to the Demon Wars. I don't know what each of these things represent, but I guess I've got to click on one.
Grey one just looks like a thumbstick.
Okay.
Okay. In fact, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all those weird shoulder blades.
Yep. Those. I'm assuming they're shoulder boob pads. Shoulder boobs, shoulder boobs. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to ask you a few things. Don't want you getting lost now. First of all,
Yeah.
have you read the first story? Like, seriously read it. No skimming, no pretending to read it. No, it's okay if you haven't. There are a lot of things in this game you won't understand unless you fully experienced and understood that story first. Yes. Wish we hadn't, but yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm enjoying the cursor thing that's badly
Yeah.
done.
Yes, and that
Yes.
the whole box, maybe.
Next question. You do know this is James's route, right? You know the eldest incubus.
Mm.
No, I didn't know that. Well, now you do. It's not too late to go to the main menu and choose another route. Oh!
Oh, I see. So you can choose which store you want to
Oh,
continue.
okay. That's fine. It would
Is it?
really
Yeah,
help if you could tell me which one was which.
yeah.
I mean, red would be Damien's. Yes. Eric's route, no. Okay, this is
Yellow? I don't know why I think
awkward.
yellow. Um,
No, hang on.
no, yellow was James's. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so green?
What about the grey one that looks like a thumbstick?
Oh, you're thinking bland. Yeah. Damien's route.
Yay!
Yeah, they're okay. Right. Yes.
The bastard,
Yes. Now I know.
Jon Snow.
Awesome. All right then. Damien is such a precious soul and he deserves to be happy. You know. Anyway, I have one last question for you. Some people like hearing the trigger warnings before they start games, while others don't really care and just want to play. It's cool either way. Do you want to know about some of the content listed in this game?
Well,
Yes,
the amount of time
because
it took to ask that question, they could have just shown us the trigger warnings.
oh no, but some people don't get triggered by triggered warnings because they're fucking snowflakes. Oh
It's
no,
just said.
this
I mean, they
this.
have them on the back of every film box
I know.
and have had for decades.
I know, but you know how people get. So, but yes, suicide, war, torture, mentions of rape. No actual rape though. I appreciate that because yeah. By the way, all of Seduce Me ever has got demonetized. Absolutely every video we've ever done. Just so you know, I make no money off Seduce Me. So I actually paid this game for once. This game doesn't pay me. Um, large amount of violence and sexual content. Don't worry though, any sex scene sex scene choice you encounter is completely up to you, and also it will be just everything will be covered up by a giant cockerel and some watermelons.
Yes.
Um,
Possibly a donkey's face.
you can play this game without needing to go through the sex scenes and still get the good endings.
Boring.
Consent is important.
True.
You're
I wish
learning
said,
this now.
yeah, I mean, previous ending could have done with that.
Yeah, because consent is important. And so is not lying to your spouse. Just a thought. Think that should be everything? Alright, that took a while. Oh.
Oh, Diana's got no nipples.
No. Also, I feel like she should have some watermelons too. Also, is that a boob there? Or is that just a really badly rendered shoulder blade?
That's a lock of hair.
No. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was in the wrong place. It looks like back boob.
She is a succubus.
Succubus. Fair enough. You forgot something. And what did I forget? You forgot about the disclaimer. Oh crap, how could I have forgotten about that? It's fine, I'll take care of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, fine, whatever. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay, at least it has a disclaimer. Not a disclaimer, content warnings. I approve.
Yeah.
Anyway, I told him I had no regrets. No regrets. I told Damien that I did not regret for 1 second that I made a deal with Diana to make him human. I stood steadfast and knew what I was doing. But I still didn't...
It was horrific, but I knew what I was doing.
I knew what I was doing. He didn't, but I did. I still didn't like the choice I had made. Of course you didn't. Something in my gut didn't feel right about what I did to Damien. Oh God, they finally get it. Yes, I knew that Diana wouldn't have raped him, but what if she had? What if I gave her permission to do so and I didn't know it?
You did know it.
You did know it because she said she was going to hold him in thrall. What if he didn't want to go through with it and Diana really did sleep with him? And well, we've had this conversation. She didn't sleep with him. I was mortified at the choice, but I just wanted him to be happy.
By horribly traumatizing him.
But if the memory's gone, then it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine if they don't remember it. Yeah. Nothing, kind of date rape druggy about that.
No.
No.
It's a good job people in my comments haven't gone, oh, I have opinions about this. Fuck you. If you disagree with me, your opinions are objectively wrong. Objectively. Sorry. Every time he said my name made me feel so happy. Every time he held me or kissed me was a moment I carved into my memories forever to cherish. I loved him and wanted him to be truly happy. Damien assured me that Diana didn't do anything to him, but I could not help but imagine it and even dream of it.
Get off on it.
Oh, so bastard son, do you really truly wish to become human? You know very well that I'm capable of making that happen.
Wizards!
Oh.
Oh, not betray her trust.
Oh, yeah. What she doesn't know won't hurt her. Besides, don't you want to be human so you can be with her and not put her in any danger?
Stop it.
Oh, I couldn't stop illusions of what Diana and Damien could have done from appearing in my dreams. It was almost like she's got guilt.
Yeah.
Because she should. Like a scene doomed to repeat itself over and over. Diana, shrouded in shadow, would loom over Damien and show herself as the evil woman she truly was. Because she's a succubus. Damien, however, would struggle, fight to get away from her. I didn't want to see this, but I was forced to watch the scene play out. Stop it. What makes you think in your position to say no to me?
I won't do it, Diana. You can't make me do this, except that you can, because wizards.
Although, I feel like the succubus-incubus thing should cancel out.
Yeah, you think they'd just end up, looking at each other slightly awkwardly.
And going, no.
No.
I need a drink before I can continue on with this. Oh, can't I? Your precious little human isn't here to save you.
With their magical human powers.
Because I already drained her of her human magics. Because apparently she has those. I tried to scream, to protest and prove Diana wrong, but I knew that I wasn't there. I was merely a bystander to a dream I could not stop. I was forced to witness Diana chaining Damien up to a black bed and touching him in the most sensual but unwanted ways possible. Her nails and tongue running along his skin made me both him and me flinch and whimper in disgust.
Stop it.
Are you not enjoying yourself? You're an incubus, and even more than that, a man. Well, no. It's just a demon.
A D-man.
A D-man. Oh, God. Surely you can enjoy this treat in exchange for your precious humanity. This was wrong. This was sick and beyond wrong. I felt like I was outside the small bubble Damien and Diana were in, and I was beating against the wall, trying to get in and stop her, but I couldn't break through. Each movement Diana made grew more and more sexual, like a predator playing with its prey. It doesn't really help because I've got the chains jingling in my ears.
Oh, right. I can't hear that. But yeah.
Sorry.
Jingle, jingle. Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming.
Succubus rape is coming. Succubus rape is coming. Damien struggled, thrashing about and fighting back against the chains that held him down, trying to break free. I prayed that he would. I screamed in the hope that he would be released from this. However, Diana glared and snapped her fingers, forcing him to gasp and his eyes to glow gold. He began to quake as if he was dying and starved like an animal, and glared angrily daggers at Diana, who only laughed. What sent deadly shivers down my spine was Diana looking over at me, as if she knew I was watching. Remember, dear, you made this decision! Diana chuckled before leaning close to Damien's face, licking over his mouth and straddling his hips. She was a cute little diversion, but now it's time to have some real fun. As Damien began to scream, I suddenly awoke from my nightmare, mentally unable to take being trapped inside of it anymore.
Buh.
Is he wearing... Oh, please, God, he's wearing underpants. I think he might be. No, he's wearing trousers.
The house is the same, but the art style for the characters has changed.
Oh, yeah, wasn't he? I was focused...
He looks like Damien shrunk.
Did we know he was a 12-year-old boy?
Yeah, but... Did he shrink in the wash?
Holy art styles back. I have to say I was more attracted to the original one. Even with his Jaime Lannister hand. Now he has -5 sex appeal, whereas previously he had 0.
Oh.
Beside me, I heard and felt Damien rise out of the bed in response to me waking. I looked over at him, seeing him quickly rub his eyes and look at me with worry.
Oh, what's wrong?
What happened to his eyes? Holy shit! Hang on. Surely I can go back. Yep.
My eyes grew.
He's
Help! My eyes are exploding.
Oh no! He's pain. I knew he couldn't read my mind anymore, so he wouldn't have known what I had seen. I still couldn't help but need to embrace him from the dream I had. Grabbing Damien's arm gently, I begin to whimper.
Huh? Hey, come here. What? What's going on? Who are you?
Damien gently wrapped his arms around my form and hugged me to him, petting my back. I let out a weak mewl, shutting my eyes and trying not to cry. Damien gently kissed over my head, trying to calm me down.
Everything's okay. It's just a nightmare. I'm right here.
Who are you?
That's what happens when all the magic's sucked out of him. He shrinks.
Hang on. Can I just ask, has the bedroom art style also changed?
It has slightly. It looks like they drove the same picture.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but it's slightly more zoomed in, so it looks even smaller to the master bedroom in a mansion.
Yeah.
His
with
voice...
the television above the fire, which is still a bad idea.
His voice helped me slowly start to relax, knowing that what he said was true. It was a nightmare, not real. Couldn't shake all of the sadness from my mind, but I calmed down enough to not let it control me anymore. Damien gently rocked me, his arms wrapped around my body lovingly as he softly whispered my name. My mind simply melted into a peaceful hum. So she's basically like a fridge that's... What's your name? Oh, I know this one. Pika!
Penis flower. Oh.
That was Pika. We can change it if you want.
Penis flower.
No, I can't do penis flower. Monetization's reasons, you understand.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah. Everything was okay now. I'm going to...
That's just a middle name then.
Yeah.
Oh, which means her initials are PP.
PP. Everything was okay now. Everything was fine. No. Looked up at Damien and rubbed my eyes as he loosened his embrace around me. I'm sorry, I just can't stop thinking about the deal I made with Diana.
Oh, you're feeling guilt. Yeah, that's normal after doing a terrible thing.
Terrible.
Told you it was fine. Honestly, it's nothing to worry about. Apart from all the trust issues it engenders.
I think I'm sorry, this art style is worse for Damien. I don't know what it's like for the others, but this is pretty bad. Look at that
It's still
shoulder.
scaled the same, in which case all the others even smaller.
I don't know, because he was the tall one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, aside from, like, the Broody McFuckfuck. The one that looked like my dad.
Oh, James.
Yeah.
Hello, I was born middle-aged. That one.
That one, yeah. They were of the same sort of height. The others were short asses. Damien gently kissed my forehead before pressing his to mine, nuzzling me softly, like a rabbit.
Slow headbutt.
Yeah, basically. He stared deep into my eyes with a loving smile, one that made my heart ooze in happiness, despite my worry.
I can't be any happier than I am now. I'm marrying the woman of my dreams, by the way. That happened. As a human. An actual...
Oh, no. Marrying, as in, will happen.
Yeah, but it's still proposed, though.
Okay.
Off screen.
Off screen. Yeah, that would be useful to know.
I owe everything to you.
No.
Particularly nightmares.
Damien.
Yes.
I rubbed my nose against Damien's because apparently we're now Eskimos. Closing my eyes and wrapping my arms around his neck, I knew he was being sincere and was truly happy. Had to get over my fears and deal with it. He was human now, and we were going to be married soon. What with the fact that he's not had any kind of, paperwork.
Yeah, I was just thinking, how's the legal end of that work? Oh, then again, she's stinking rich. She can find a way of faking it.
I suppose so. My heart truly couldn't believe it. I was going to marry to Damien.
Death.
And we lived happily ever after together. It was so good. Oh, that's good. It was so good. Just tell me how good it was. I almost couldn't believe the truth of it. However, I was always reminded of the reality of it every time Damien held me in his arms. Damien smiled before kissing my head and patting the bed behind me.
Come on, let's go back to sleep. I'll be right here if another nightmare happens.
I nodded and slowly fell back into the mattress, cuddling up to Damien as he laid beside me. If the nightmare came back, Damien would be in my arms, reminding me it was all fake and just my imagination. Everything would be all right.
Everything could be fine.
It's going to be fine. The night quickly passed by and the morning sun peeked through my window drapes and landed perfectly over my eyes, waking me up.
That's a bit of a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Curtains are a thing. I stretched and yawned, not wanting to get up just yet. However, the emptiness of the bed next to me made me open my eyes wide, finding no Damien beside me. Damien? I sat up and looked around the room after rubbing the sleep from my eyes. Damien was nowhere in the room, which confused me. Where was he?
Good morning. He was stood outside, like a normal person who's allowed to leave the bedroom.
I looked over at the door to see Damien holding a tray of breakfast with 2 plates of delicious food.
Is he wearing his jacket? You go out to buy it or something?
Oh. In a vase beside my breakfast plate were 2 beautifully bloomed white roses, which made a soft smile grow on my face.
Oh, you killed a plant for me.
Oh, plant genitalia, yay!
Yay!
Morning is that for us?
Oh, yeah. Figured, why not have breakfast in bed?
You are so sweet.
Crumbs,
Thank you.
That's why not. Crumbs.
Crumbs. Did I tell you that my cat brought a crust of pizza into my bed?
Oh, that's the one from the bin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I say into my bed, I mean under the covers, where I found it the next morning, and most of the crumbs. I hate my cats. So much.
Love you, Mummy. Here's a pizza.
Here's a pizza. I got it from the place where you put it.
I found the pizza you lost. I found it, Mother. I found so many of the things you lost.
Oh, the sad thing is that's probably how it works with my brain.
I found the courgette with all the white bits on and everything.
Oh, I don't like courgettes at the best of times. Courgettes are horrible.
Yes.
I like cucumbers. Not courgettes. Courgettes taste like arse. Damien smiled and sat beside me, placing the tray over both of our laps.
Right.
I guess.
Small laps.
Small laps, maybe? Maybe she's sitting on his lap. Or he's sitting on hers. It could be both.
Yeah. Well, that'd be some kind of Mobius thing going on there.
The smell was practically intoxicating in the best ways possible.
It was really good Weetabix, that is. I can smell it from here.
Doesn't that make it really bad Weetabix?
I can smell the Weetabix from here. Yeah, sorry about that. How the Weetabix burn? What did you do?
Before we began to eat, however, Damien picked up the TV remote from the nightstand beside him. No! Shush! Shush!
James's big toy reveal is today. Do you mind if you watch it? Watch his big toy be revealed.
I shook my head, eager to see it as well. Has anyone ever told us that we're children?
Each other?
I think so. To be fair, we're not children. We're teenage boys, to be fair.
You're a responsible adult.
I'm a professional adult. No less. It's so good that my name isn't on these things. Like my real name. And that looking up my real name gets fucking 0 hits. James had become the CEO of Anderson Toy Company, so I was curious to see how he was doing and how the company was holding up. Apparently, it was rising higher and higher up the top business rankings and soon had become one of the top 500 businesses internationally. Toy company.
Yeah, toy company. None of these investment things or big tech companies or anything. No, it depends how big that big toy is, I guess.
I was proud of James. I was more happy to see Damien seemed to be his brother's #1 fan. He was always giddy whenever he talked about all of his brother's accomplishments. It was adorable. Yeah.
Company. That is it.
Michael went to school. He graduated. Or at least he was going to graduate in about 5 years.
Yeah.
Damien grinned before turning on the TV and changed the channel to a local news station. It was one of the best news stations They did not do fake news. And I was not being biased. Anyone who claimed to love Chicago knew it. Oh, you're in Chicago?
No, it's really like Chicago. The entire city does. It's a bit weird.
That's fair. You could do this one.
Started off when they were really into the Blues Brothers. They just got really into the Blues Brothers in the 80s, and it kind of stuck.
Fair.
Got big kind of cardboard cutouts of the skyline and cafes called Windy City and stuff like that, which is full of fans because people aren't very subtle around here. Yeah, they even installed massive electrical fans on the nearby hills to get the breeze up, so it's more like Chicago.
I'm not saying anything because you're being weird right now, and I.
All right, so here we have an interesting story to tell. The Anderson Toys Company, an internationally famous toy business, has just recently announced a new line of toys in development. Who'd think? According to the CEO, the line is set to focus on fantasy. Let's take a look at the public announcement.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
The public announcement.
It focuses on fantasy. Designed by an incubus. I don't remember his voice either. It's James.
I can't remember his voice either. I'm more than happy to show off our new line of Fantasy Kingdom. We all this morning. These toys will not only provide friendship and fun for children around the world, but to help inspire imaginations and let creative minds grow.
I could not help but squeal at what I saw on the TV because I'm a 5-year-old. All lined up in a row were adorable cartoon-like stuffed fantasy dolls
Oh yeah.
glimmering in the broadcasting lights of the TV station. Okay, as a girl who had dolls, stuffed fantasy dolls do not sound appealing. Stuffed baby dolls, fine. Fantasy dolls is a bit weird. There were knights, royalty, and creatures of all kinds, some not even truly fantasy, were their horses.
Those aren't real. Don't be silly. That's just what the government wants you to think.
Damien, however, laughed quietly at the
I
sight.
saw a horse once. Then I saw the lines where the bits join.
Huh? What? They're all really cute.
They are. Only a couple of them are real, though.
Huh? Really? My jaw dropped. Some of the creatures that were represented actually real. I knew demons and devils existed, but there were more than them.
Wait a minute. It just listed knights and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Knights aren't real. Don't be stupid. My mind began to imagine all the creatures on this screen being potentially real. Damien nodded, pointed to the TV.
Vampires are real, but they don't look like that. They look like humans. What the hell did they make them look like in this toy range?
And why? It's a children's toy range designed to inspire friendship.
And creativity.
No way. Couldn't believe
Yes,
it.
way. No way.
There was no way vampires existed. Damien, however, nodded with a reassuring grin.
I promise it's true. Werewolves used to exist too, though they were killed off by the vampires long ago. Let's see. Just casually mention genocide.
Yeah, that's fine. I looked at the TV to see the vampire doll and the werewolf plush sitting next to each other, being simply cute and stereotypical of what most people imagine them to look like. Damien then pointed to the screen again.
Yeah, the angel toy. Angels are real too, only they don't look like that.
I look over to see the beautiful golden-haired doll of an angel. They really didn't look like that. I tilted my head at Damien.
Come on, creepy eye wheel.
How do they look if they're not like that?
They look,
Well, the creepy eye wheel.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not au fait with what angels look like, basically a double wheel full of eyes
one of them.
is one of them.
One which is just 6 wings and a face.
Yeah, there is that one too. And there was another one that was really fucking creepy.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, angels are really fucking creepy if you actually read the descriptions of angels. There are a lot of wings. Oh, and there is one that has to hide themselves from you. So it's basically just wings with wings on the back. So wings covering the body and wings on the back, because if you see it, you will go mad.
A lovely and Lovecraftian.
Yeah, it's like wings with more wings. Ah, great. Damien rubbed his chin, unsure of how to reply. I could tell he was being serious and wasn't lying about them looking different, but they seemed to be hard to describe. Then Damien shook his head. Wheels with eyes.
Creepy eye wheel. They look like old statues.
No.
It's really hard. Uh-oh. Can they only move when you're not watching?
I feel like that is where this is going.
Really hard to say about drawing it out or something.
Really wasn't in the mood to get up and grab paper and pencil, so I shrugged and let it go for the moment. Damien and I looked back to the TV, seeing the entire line pass by the camera, showing what toys were available. That's how that works. I'm surprised he didn't make a demon toy, like a cat girl or something.
I don't think many people would understand it. That would be cool to have a demon doll.
I guess you're right, they are for kids after all, which is why the vampire and the werewolf are there. I looked at Damien as he became absorbed in the line of toys, literally becoming one with them. Couldn't help but smile at how intrigued he was. He made me curious. Hey Damien, do you ever have toys as a kid?
No, because I was a slave who was continually abused. Thanks for reminding me.
Damien looked at me in surprise before shaking his head with a slight grimace.
I had a toe I found once. I played with that for weeks. No, I didn't. Matthew made some for me sometimes, but they were always taken away.
I frowned, sorry for asking, but Damien shook his head and smiled.
However, when we came to the human world, I actually got one. It was a stuffed kitten. It didn't do anything, but it was fluffy and cute. The first time you mentioned it.
I just imagine the first story now with him just carrying along this little stuffed white kitten.
It's not referred to at all.
No, Damien rubbed the
It
Damien rubbed the back of his head in embarrassment.
must be dumb, huh? A grown man with a cute toy like that.
Little bit, but you know what? If you're enjoying it, fuck it. Who cares?
Oh, please don't fuck it.
I guess we go for it's cute.
I know it's all right and kind of. I don't really care.
You know what? I'm gonna have to replay it again eventually, aren't I? Just to get the good
Yeah.
ending. Yeah, that's all right.